The 2023 NFL Draft is in the books. I am Tom Downey. Producer Patrick, our Vikings superfan behind the scenes here, as we break down all the picks made by the Vikings in this year's draft. You can get your grades in the comment section here in just a little bit. We'll go from round one to the later picks for the Minnesota Vikings. We'll give grades individually, by the way. Jordan Addison, B-. B? Remember, my grading scale, A is great. Special pick. B is good. You get a bunch of B grades, you're happy, right? C is it's average. D is bad. You don't want D's. F is everyone should be fired. We have talked how many weeks now? All of them? About Jordan Addison being a round one pick. He was in the heart of that wide receiver run at the beginning of the first round. Addison as a wide receiver 2 in the Emmanuel Sanders role really does intrigue me. So I liked this pick. He was my 3rd overall receiver. He went after Quentin Johnston. He went after Zay Flowers, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Of course, not in there. 4 straight receiver picks. Kind of crazy. Minnesota, they needed a corner. We'll get that in a little bit. Inside, outside flex there. I am very curious how it all fits together in terms of you add a tight end. You go out there and you spend a premium pick, or money, I should say, on Josh Oliver. You bring back a fullback. Is KJ Osborne going to be a backup now? We'll see. I like the Addison pick. The next couple of picks for a team light on draft capital, which brings down their overall grade at the end of today's video. I didn't love Mekhi Blackmon, who we had talked about late Friday night. Could he play nickel? He's 5'10", 178, 31-inch arms. He was an outside corner at USC, and it sounds like, from what the Vikings have said, he will be an outside corner as well. Good pass breakups. My big concern, why I give him a 6th-round grade? He was teammates with Christian Gonzalez at Colorado. He wasn't that great. He was much better this year, significantly better. 3 interceptions, 15 pass breakups at USC. He's 24 years old. So you're an older guy, late breakout, beating up against less. Let's put it this way. If Mekhi Blackmon didn't have the COVID benefit, he's a 6-year player in college. 1 year at JUCO, 4 at Colorado, 1 at USC. If he wasn't a 6th year, he would have maybe barely been drafted. Good athlete, upside. I had a lot of better corners on the board. Some of the medical concerns, looking at you, Corey Trice, but I didn't love that pick from Mekhi Blackmon. More grades to come. My grades at the end. Producer Patrick and I actually on the same page on that front. Grade the Vikings draft class, A, B, C, D, or F. It is the pinned comments on today's video. If the ad break comes here on the YouTube side, take advantage of it. Head down there, A, B, C, D, or F at the pinned comment of today's video. Let's talk more DBs here. Jay Ward. Now, I get nicer in my grades as we go further along. And there are some things to like about Jay Ward. I had a 6th-round grade here, too. Let me double-check my notes. I think I actually had him higher than Mekhi Blackmon. 217 versus 227. So, yes, barely ahead of Mekhi Blackmon. Jay Ward, first name is Jadakis. He goes by Jake. But although Jadakis is kind of a cool name. Stock down for not going by Jadakis. Stock up for being named Jadakis. There are some traits I like here. I just don't know how you maximize him. He's played all over the defense. Nickel, outside, strong safety. There's that positional flex value. Maybe he's a nickel. Maybe is that what the Vikings are talking about for nickel for him? Talking about nickel? Okay, that makes some sense there. The line between versatile and tweener is about this thin. It is not a very large line, and it often comes down to how productive you are, and he was okay production there. 4.55 40 is fine, but he didn't have great agility. He was kind of an okay athlete, and if you're going to be a nickel, you need the agility. It just scares me. Some ball hawk ability, 2 block kicks. If you can make him into your nickel safety hybrid, I am intrigued. That's just a role that, the fine line, does scare me. Now, we will have more Vikings coverage, UDFAs for y'all tomorrow. Hit that sub button. Free videos every single day, or almost every single day, right here on our Vikings YouTube channel. Don't miss out. Sub right now. Another Vikings pick, as we actually continue our trend of the last 3 picks, the next guy had been the highest graded player, at least on my personal board. Jaquelin Roy out of LSU. I thought he played too much nose guard this year for the Tigers. He's a highly touted recruit. He never quite lived up to it he was from Baton Rouge, high school. Literally, their high school was on LSU's campus. And then he goes to LSU. The next great thing, and he just never quite got there. Half a sack this year. I think it's 3 or 4 in his career. That's just not great there. He moves well on film. Really didn't test well. And that's why he only got a 4th-round grade for me. 151 overall for the Vikings. So exactly where he went, pretty much. So I like the pick here. There's untapped power, untapped ability. He was 10 picks later, but I have a 4th, 5th-round grade. That's fine. Not elite anchor. As a 5 technique, I think he will be unlocked in that role. I like that fit quite a bit for Jaquelin Roy. Jaren Hall, a quarterback out of BYU, 207 overall, but the quarterbacks just went off the board crazy on day 3. Just boom, 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 boom. Stetson Bennett went in the Wizards 4th? Okay. Winner, yay. I'll give it a B. Because if you wanted a quarterback, there really weren't many more there. And on round 5, I'm pretty nice there. We'll spend some time on Jaren Hall, though. It's a quarterback, right? Everyone's talking about Jaren Hall. My athletic comp, Seeps? Trace McSorley. He's a good athlete. 4.6 40. He can run the football. The allegedly leaked S2 testing scores, 93rd percentile. That's pretty good. His brothers played baseball and football for BYU. He got married in 2019. He's already 25 years old. That's why I'm a bit lower on him. It's the Mormon mission trip stuff, man. It always brings him down. But Zach Wilson burning, I know that's a real thing there. In an RPO scheme, I think you'll see some of that in the Kevin O'Connell offense. He fits really well there. West Coast RPO offense, great fit. What Kevin O'Connell tends to do there. Fun fact. He is the first black starting quarterback in school history. It's BYU. Not stereotype, but it's BYU there. My issue is issues under pressure, and he holds the ball super long. So when you do both of those things, you have some problems. He's a rhythm-based passer. If you can coach him to say, do this, boom, good things will tend to happen. He got the rubber arm. Can do the side arm, it's a whip arm, right? Kind of like Zach Wilson too. He had a rubber arm too. Mahomes has one, not quite as strong as those two guys. Big plays downfield. He does avoid sacks well. He just invites too many chances of them. What was the best Vikings draft pick this year? Sound off in the comment section for me. What pick did you love the absolute most out of the Minnesota Vikings this year? Sound off for me in the comment section. I'll probably go Jordan Addison. It's the 1st-round pick. It's a cop-out answer, but I really did like that selection relative to what else the Vikings ended up doing this year. Maybe you liked one of the day 2 picks. Maybe you like Jaren Hall. Sound off for me in the comments section. DeWayne McBride, a fantastic value pick in the 5th round. Jaquelin Roy, let me make sure I got my notes right here. Jaquelin Roy was 151 for me. McBride was 147. And I do wonder, it's running back. It was a great class. They got pushed down, so don't read too much into that. We talked about it when we were live today, Patrick. What does this mean for Dalvin Cook? DeWayne McBride, if you want to get hyped, go watch the highlight reel. Go do it. Go just type in, once you're done, DeWayne McBride highlights. Oh, you're going to love it. 7.4 yards per carry. Unreal. 4.6 yards after contact. He ran for 120 or more yards in all but one game this year. Stupid. He was a sleeper for me. He had a hamstring issue that stopped him from testing. And I wasn't sure how great of a top-end speed guy he was. It was more quick than fast. You're going, how did he get there? He missed time there. 5 career catches. In the year 2023, 2022, 2021 of our Lord, he had 5 career catches. Total unknown as a third down runner, but fantastic ground production. Did have 9 fumbles, so hands are a red flag, but 222, that's a home run pick for Minnesota. I bet he makes this team. And we will spend future times in the not-too-distant future on Dalvin Cook, what that could mean there. No edges, by the way. Smith and Hunter safe. Jordan Addison, Mekhi Blackmon, Jay Ward, Jaquelin Roy, Jaren Hall, DeWayne McBride. Didn't love the round 2, round 3 picks. Everything else, though, was pretty solid, but those were your premium picks. That does bring down the grade. So, those are the Vikings picks. Seeps and I agree. C. You don't have very many top 100 picks, top 150 picks, and you miss on 2 of them. Now, I hope I'm wrong, by the way. But I like Addison. Hopefully those day 3 picks, those late day 3 picks, wow for you. If you disagree, feel free to yell at us in the comment section.